Now let's look at how to find the surface area of a triangular prism. So for a triangular prism, let's review first. The area of a triangle is defined as base times height divided by 2. That's to find the area of a triangle. So for example, this triangle here, that's the front of the shape. That's how you would find the area. The special properties of a triangular prism are this. There's only one thing that is consistent. The two triangles are always equal to each other. The two triangles. That's the only thing that's consistent. So in this case, since I have a triangle facing me right now as the front, that means the opposite of that, which is the back, must also be a triangle. So the front plus the back are equal to each other, but only if they are triangles. That's the key word, only if they are triangles. That's the only consistent thing about a triangular prism. Now in this case, the front is a triangle, and I have base times height, so I have 2.3, which is my base, times 1.5, which is my height. And then I would divide by 2. That is the area of a triangle. So I found my front. But because the back is the same as the front, because it's also a triangle, to get the area of the back as well, I can simply multiply by 2. And now that means I found the area of my front and back, and it would be equal to 3.45. This is also a good time to talk about rounding, because notice here it says find the surface area of each shape to the nearest tenth. We don't want to round until we get to our final answer, okay? So I'm going to keep these answers unrounded because it's more accurate that way. Okay, so that was the front. Now, let's say we want to find the back. Or not the back, sorry. Let's say we want to find the bottom. There's 5 sides to a triangular prism. I want to find the bottom and the left and right side separately. Okay, so for the bottom, I see it as 2.3 multiplied by 0.7. So I'm simply going to write 2.3 multiplied by 0.7, and my answer is going to be 1.61. Okay, I just found the bottom. Now I guess I'll color it in. That's the bottom. Okay, now let's find the left side. So the left side is simply going to be 1.5 multiplied by 0.7. The left side is right here. So I have 1.5 multiplied by 0.7, and I'm going to be getting 1.05. Now let's finally look for the right side. You can call it the top. It's kind of slanted, but I'm just going to call it the right side in this case. And in this case, I have 2.7 multiplied by 0.7. So 2.7 times 0.7 is 1.89. And now that I have found the front, the back, the bottom, the left, and the right, all 5 sides, I add them together to get the total surface area. So total surface area is going to be 3.45 plus 1.61 plus 1.05 plus 1.89. And that's going to equal to 8 meters squared. And a couple more notes about this. So if this triangle is scalene, which it is, pretty much all other rectangular sides are not equal. If this triangle is isosceles, because it's isosceles, it means it's going to mean 2 sides of these rectangles are most likely going to be equal. And if this is an equilateral triangle, it's safe to assume that all 3 of the rectangles are going to be equal. But that's why it's so inconsistent. And the only consistent factor is the 2 triangles are always the same. So if you have a triangular prism, I would say reorientate the triangular prism such that the front is always a triangle. Hence the back is always a triangle, and then solve for it.